Hello, hello, hello. This is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. If you do not know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I am a certified personal trainer, certified wellness coach, certified energy healer. By birth, I am an oracle prophetess and a natural healer. Today, I've come to bring my Herbal Fridays. We have a very special one today. We're going to introduce 3 herbs, and the first one is going to be Borage, Borage. So this one's a really big one. It has a lot of information. So we're going to start with that one first. I have a lot of notes here, so you may hear some pages turning. So I do apologize in advance. And as always, these Herbal Friday videos are just to introduce you to certain herbs and plants and some of their properties, not to diagnose anything. I am not a doctor, so if you are having a medical issue, you need to go see your doctor or whoever you use for medical services to address the issue. Nothing that I recommend is meant to be used as a form of diagnosing. So let's get this started. My main purpose here is to introduce you to the herb, let you do your research thoroughly, and then you take that research and then discuss it with your doctor to see if it's an option for you to use. You also want to check with a nutritionist as well if possible, also to make sure that you are not allergic, just to make sure that you're not allergic to the product, or if it has any adverse effects on your current medications if you have them. All right, so now that that is out the way, let's get started. We're going to start with the plant Borage, Borage. Okay, so borage is often found in gardens. All right, bees are attracted to this flower, and it makes an excellent honey once they use the nectar of the flower. It is edible. The seeds, the leaves, the flowers, and dried stems are edible and nutritious. The leaves, you can eat them raw or cooked, may be used as for a tea. The flowers itself can be used in fresh salads and also as a garnish in fresh drinks. The dried stem are used for flavoring, and the seeds are a healthy source of gamma. I'm gonna try to pronounce this gamma leoninic. I'm gonna spell it GAMMA dash LINON, excuse me, LINOLENIC acid. All right, and I think that's linoleic acid, omega-6 fatty acid as well. All right, some of the health benefits of borage are: borage treats hormonal imbalances. It regulates PMS, menopause, and regulates the menstrual cycle. Borage, I can't pronounce it that well. Borage is a calming type herb, so it is taken to relieve stress. It helps balance cholesterol levels in the body, which helps in the aiding of the stress response in the body. Also, it helps aid with HPA dysfunction, often also called adrenal fatigue. The antioxidants in the plant helps destroy free radicals in the body and protecting it against protecting the body against aging and cancer caused by free radicals. Digestive problems and IBS are something that this plant helps treat. It has a soothing effect on the stomach muscles and is good treatment for irritable bowel syndrome, also known as IBS. It reduces inflammation in the intestinal tract and gastritis and other digestive problems. Borage promotes digestion and stabilizes the stomach. Borage also has a mild laxative effect. Excuse me guys, it's been a while since I did a video. I've been taking a break for a little while, and in that break I've become very nervous coming to speak on here, so I'm gonna be like saying excuse me and doing all that stuff, so just forgive me. Let me get back into the groove. All right, so now we are still on borage. We're going to continue with the notes. Pneumonia. Borage leaf and flower tea are tinctures, and it reduces the symptoms of pneumonia, relieves congestion, and helps the body get rid of excess mucus. However, there are better herbs that, can do this better, but it does help. Mouth ulcers and sore throats. Use borage as a mouthwash or gargle to kill bacteria in the mouth and throat. It prevents and treats sore throats and mouth sores. Urinary tract and kidney infections. Diuretic properties. All right. Borage acts as a diuretic, removing excess water and toxins from the body. It also works to improve bladder function. Borage flushes the bladder, removing bacteria and relieving bladder infections. Borage also relieves kidney infections and restores the health of the kidneys. However, I prefer other herbs to treat these, such as Usna, which is U-S-N as Nancy, E-A, all right, or organ grape or Verveursi. So there's other herbs that can do it, but this one also helps, all right. Protects the brain. The GLA in borage seeds oil improves brain's protection against neurodegeneration. It protects the brain against synaptic failure in Alzheimer's disease and improves the resistance to the disease. It lowers blood pressure. Eat borage and drink juice daily to treat blood pressure. The GLA content helps to significantly lower the blood pressure in recent studies and has confirmed the benefits of borage for treatment in hypertension. Allergies, and I might use it for this. I don't know if you can hear my allergies, but in the summer and springtime, my allergies are off the chain. All right, but let's see what it says for allergies. For allergies, the antioxidants in the borage help subdue allergies, reduce inflammation, and suppress the allergic response. All right, reduces fever. Borage stimulates the sweat glands to produce sweat to cool the body. This property is beneficial for treating fevers and colds and respiratory illnesses. Arthritis and gout. Borage is useful for treating inflammation, reducing swelling, and thereby reducing pain. It is effective for reducing inflammation caused by arthritis and gout. For skin infections, wounds, and rashes, the anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties of borage help keep your skin clear. It is useful in treating wounds and fighting infections or rashes. Use borage tea as a skin wash, or use borage as a poultice to treat the wounds. A poultice of borage leaves also reduces itching and inflammation from rash or sting or insect bites. It clears up skin inflammation and the unpleasant symptoms of skin rashes. Treating bleeding gums. Borage fights the infection that causes bleeding gums. Borage helps kill the mouth pathogens and restores health to the gums and mouth. Macular degeneration. One cause of macular degeneration is the lack of fatty acids. Borage seeds contain up to 30% GLA, a beneficial fatty acid for treating and preventing macular degeneration. Improves milk production for nursing mothers. Borage tea is used to improve milk production in nursing mothers. All right. Treats hangovers. Borage tea, made from a combination of dried leaves and flowers, is effective in treating hangovers. All right, harvesting. Okay, so there's certain ways that I'm not going to get into that, but that is enough to get you started on the borage plant. It has a lot of great properties. Okay, let's go to the next one. Give me a second here. Let me get to my notes. All right. Bottle Gourd, Gourd, all right, also known as a cabbage, white flowered gourd, and long melon. A bottle gourd is often cultivated for its fruit. When harvested young, the fruit is used as a vegetable. When mature, it is dried and it can be scraped and used as a bottle container or pipe. Bottle gourd is in the cucumber family and it's hard to find in the wild, but easy to cultivate. Okay, it is edible. Oh, excuse me, it's edible use. Although it is safe to eat in moderate amounts, be aware that young gourd can be bitter. If you think the plant has grown too old or tastes too bitter, throw it away because it might have a buildup of toxins or it may have spoiled. Otherwise, the fruit can be steamed, boiled, fried, used in soups and stir fries. Young shoots and leaves are cooked as a pot herb. Medical uses. This plant is mainly used for blood sugar control and diuretics, blood sugar control in diabetics, but I know of healers who use the heart tonic and use it as a heart tonic as a sedative. Excuse me, if that was read wrong in the book. Let me try that again. But I also know of healers who use it as a heart tonic and as a sedative. There we go. It is anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, antibacterial, pain relieving, and a tonic for the internal organs. So that's good for that. For diabetics, the bottle gourd helps to lower the blood sugar readings in diabetics when taken regularly. Eat a piece of the bottle gourd at each meal for blood sugar control. 1 or 2 large bites of the gourd are enough to provide the desired benefit. So that's good for diabetics. So headaches, a poultice made from the crushed leaves and applying it to the head over the pained area is useful in relieving pain from headaches. Boils, skin infections, and irritation. Bottle gourd has an antibacterial and inflammatory effect. For these external uses, make a poultice from the boiled seeds of the gourd for skin irritation and infections. Cover the poultice with a clean cloth and leave in place for as long as possible to reduce the swelling and to prevent the spread of infections. Memory loss, depression, and let's go here. Studies have shown or have been done demonstrating the bottle gourd for the mild depression and memory improvement, including patients with Alzheimer's and age-related senility. That is senility. All right, so it's good for that. So it has a lot of great benefits, but please be aware of when to use and harvest the plant and to check to see if it's spoiled or too old. The next one is a good one. I know this is very common to people that just kind of eat it, but let's talk about the benefits of cabbage. All right, the common cabbage is familiar in gardeners across the country, but many don't realize how valuable it is as a medical plant. The plant is a biennial or perennial, I can't pronounce that, but forming a round head that can reach up to 8 feet when it is fully mature. Most cabbages are harvested long before they reach such a size. It is in the mustard family. All right, so it is edible, of course. It's a common food used in America and probably in other places as well. The cabbage is a common vegetable, especially in the winter, because it keeps well in the root cellar. It is eaten raw and cooked. Okay, so medical use: metitis and painful breasts in nursing mothers. This is my #1 use for the cabbage leaves. For painfully engorged breast and metitis, use the poultice made from the cabbage leaves. Cut out the vein from the cabbage leaf and crush or pound the leaves with a hammer. All right, you'll want the leaf intact. You will want the leaf intact but badly bruised to access the healing sulfur compounds in its juice. Apply the bruised leaf to the breast or line of the bra cup, right? Repeat as needed until the infection clears. All right, treatment for wounds, leg ulcers, joint pain, and arthritis, skin cancers. Cabbage leaves work well to clean wounds and prevent infection. They are also used in reducing swelling and painful joints and treating skin tumors. Chop the leaves and crush them to release the health-giving juices, and heat them in a very small amount of water. Applying the leaves as a poultice over the affected area. The cabbage detoxifies the skin and underlying tissue, prevents bacterial growth, and reduces inflammation. So when it comes to the intestinal problems, cabbage is useful for treating intestinal problems due to the sulfuric compounds. Fermented cabbage in the form of sauerkraut is often more effective for treating intestinal problems of all kinds. Diabetics, sauerkraut juice mixed with a little lemon juice helps people control their diabetic or stabilize their diabetes their diabetes and stabilize their blood sugars. The sauerkraut juice stimulates the digestive in the pancreas, right? Constipation. Cabbage juice, and sauerkraut juice all have a laxative property. Treating cancer. For treating cancer, especially cancers in the stomach, intestines, the pancreas, and prostate, drink cabbage juice or sauerkraut juice twice daily. Finely chopped cabbage should also be eaten as tolerated. Both cabbage juice and sauerkraut juice have many different beneficial compounds that fight cancer and help heal the body. All right, and then you can go on to look for recipes for cabbage and how to use it, and recipes on how to prepare it to use it for its healing properties. Cabbage is very, very useful for medical uses. I didn't know about the nursing part of it. However, I did know about the skin healing as well as the pain healing for cabbage. So that was something new that I learned today. So 3 is enough. The video is long enough. I'm going to go ahead and post this. I do apologize for stumbling over my words. I will get back used to making the videos. I want to stay consistent as possible. I love you guys. I did take a small break last week. I did not do a video for that, so I picked up where I left off just to keep us together so that we know exactly where we're going to be. I love you guys. Take care.